Hey guys, welcome back to Anime Sekai Podcast. I am your host, Ichigo.
And I am your other host, Mikan.
Welcome back, guys. Happy 2026. I know we're late, but we took a break.
Whoop, whoop.
Ah, we're so happy to be back. We're so excited. Oh my gosh. So, we hope you guys will stay tuned and join us this week because we are diving right into the famous anime, Nana. Hey guys, welcome back.
We are back.
We are back.
2026.
Hey, it's too late to say Happy New Year, but this is our first episode this year, so Happy New Year.
It's fine. Happy New Year, guys. I
We
hope
hope
it's been
that,
treating you well.
yes, I was about to say the same thing. We hope 2026 so far has been treating you guys well, and you guys have at least been in great moods, great spirits, and everything. We did decide to take a short break so we could focus on the new year, focus on our families, and just kind of chill out for a little bit. But we're back. We are officially back. And we thank you guys for your patience. And we hope you guys have been anticipating our return because we are breaking in the new year with an oldie but always a goodie. The anime Nana.
Yes. Classic.
Classic, beautiful. For those that have never seen Nana, we will be giving spoilers. This will be a 3-part series because the anime itself has over 40 episodes, so we're going to break this down. This episode will focus on episodes 1 through 19, and then the next episode will focus on episodes 20 through 30, and then after that we will wrap it up with episodes 31 through 47. So we hope you guys will stick around and enjoy our walk down memory lane into the anime of Nana. For those that have not seen it, I will give a very, very quick synopsis, just so you guys know what's going on. So Nana is a story of two young women, both named Nana, Nana O and Nana K, who both moved to Tokyo around the age of 20. Nana O, or Nana Osaki, is a ambitious punk rock singer, whereas Nana K, or Nana Komatsu, who moving forward we will call Hachi, is a naive romantic who easily falls for men and seeks love. Despite their differences, they become inseparable roommates, but their friendship faces harsh realities, career pressures, so on and so forth. So, everything about being an adult, not everything, but the anime does have some very mature themes, so this is for the adults.
Mhm. I
This
think
is
there's
for
even
the adults.
nudity. No, there
There
is.
is. There is. Which, let me tell you something. It has been probably 10 years since I have seen Nana.
Only 10? Girl, I think, when did it come out? 2006. I think,
Yeah,
yeah, to 2007.
2006. Yeah.
I think I watched it while it was still coming out, so probably 2007 to 2008 is when I most likely watched it.
Mm,
That's, like, nearly 2 decades ago,
I
and
know.
I don't think I rewatched it. I can't remember. I know I read the manga, but I forgot how old this anime is, starting from
Hmm.
episode 1, because I think Nana starts smoking in the train, and I was like, "Wait a minute." I was like, "How old is this?" And then I
Yeah,
forgot, and I was like, "Oh my goodness."
I forgot to. There was a lot of things that I had forgotten about this show. So I didn't watch it when it initially came out because I didn't really have any resources to watch
Mhm.
it, but I watched it when I could. And
Yeah.
so that was, I say 10, but it was probably longer, over 10 years ago. It
I
was a
f
while
were
ago.
you were you a teen when you? Because I was definitely a young teen when I watched this. Were you a teen when you watched it, or Do you remember, like
Yeah, I wasn't in
okay, so
my
yeah, it
20s or anything yet before I
okay,
watched it, I
yeah.
know that. Mhm.
Oh my god, we were teenagers when we saw this. That was the crazy aspect of watching,
Mhm.
knowing I do remember my reaction to the story. Um, honestly, I remember more of the reaction to the manga because, girl, I felt some things when I read it. But, uh, watching it as an adult and I've always wanted to watch it as an adult, like a fully grown adult, not just like early
Mhm.
like 20s. Now as a fully grown adult, it's I'm mad. I'm mad at
Girl,
everything. It's hard to
girl.
watch. It really is.
I think I totally agree with you on that because watching it back when I did, and I'm remembering how I felt at the time, I'm like, "Oh, I feel so bad for her." Now everybody made me mad. Everybody pissed me off,
Mhm.
with the
I
exception of Nana Osaki. I think she kinda the only one so far that has not
yeah,
made me mad.
I
Everybody
feel for
else
her.
has made me mad
Honestly,
in
yeah,
this
everyone
freaking show.
same. I was mad at everybody. I was like, "Oh my." See, even like just because it goes straight into it. I think by episode 2, we
Mhm.
learn about Hachi's past,
Yes.
and all the which is fine, but that grown man,
Had no
mind you,
business.
when I saw it first, I guess because I was a teen, I was like, "Okay," but, like, watching as an adult, that man is 29. I think he was, like, it said 29 or something.
She was in high
Married.
school.
I was like, "Get away. Get away." Girl, if I
Mhm.
could go through the screen and just smack that dude, like, no, I woulda
Well, and then
and
she
her
ran
friend.
into him again.
Yes, and then also as adults, right, I think when they met again.
Mhm, in
Girl, if
Tokyo.
I was Junko or any of the dudes, I would've been like, "Where is he at? Tell me where he is. I'll find him
Right.
and smack some sense into that man."
I think Juko and Nana, um Nana Osaki, because 'cause we're calling Nana
And
Keihachi.
yeah, well, when I and the pink light Nana is we're gonna call her Hachi, so we'll just say
Yeah,
Nana for the other one.
right. So, Nana and Junko, I think the only 2 that I think quite actually have sense. And so, I remember watching it before and thinking, "Okay, Junko, like, she pretty cool, but she's also kinda, like, enabling." But
Mhm.
watching it now, I realized that at some point I think she realized that at first she did enable Hachi when
Yeah.
Hachi was growing up because they're friends, like, give and take, or, you have a slightly younger friend that as the older friend, you might, um, kinda keep an eye on her and kinda treat her like your younger sibling, right?
Mhm.
And so for a while, it was like, dang, Junko is really kinda enabling her, but then when they got into that little argument, regarding Shoji and regarding her decision to move to Tokyo and kind of like pursue her dreams and just go after what it is she wants to go after. I was like, okay, I feel like, mind you, we don't have a whole lot of backstory in the anime about their friendship, at least not at this point. And I feel like Junko was doing whatever she could to keep Hachi happy.
Mhm.
Rather than focus on her own happiness. Like, yeah, she's happy in her relationship, but she's like, I gotta make sure this girl good because she a little crazy. She boy crazy. I need to make sure she don't go down a dark path. Right. But
Mhm.
then when she decided to choose herself, that little back and forth between the two of them
Mhm.
made me sad for Junko and more mad at Hachi because I was like, girl, let her go. She is
Mhm.
not your mom. She's not your
Yeah.
older sister. She's not your family. Like, you should be happy for her that she's going out and pursuing something that she wants to do in her life. And when she made the comment, it's like, oh, you're just following him to Tokyo. I got mad. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm.
I was like, no, that's what you do. You, let me stop.
Oh, I totally forgot. First of all, I just wanna say I forgot about the real Sachiko who came in. I thought I don't know where this came from, this
Mm,
plot line came from, but I could have sworn because I remember that Shoji cheated on her, and for some reason in my mind, it was Junko, and the whole time I was watching in the beginning, I was like, "Oh, Junko, how could you do this to her?" Like, I was making my own story, and then she started talking about Sachiko, and then the real Sachiko came, and I was like, "Oh, Oh, yeah, no, I remember now. Never mind Junko. But Junko still made me mad. She still pissed me off with the whole tell y that thing where where they weren't gonna tell Hachi, where Junko and, Kyosuke
Yeah,
were like, we shouldn't tell her
trying
because
to make
she's,
that decision. She's unstable mentally.
yeah, and, like, basically saying, like, she's not strong enough to handle this. That really
Mhm.
made me mad because 'cause I'm like, You're just covering for your other friend who honestly is a doo-doo." Ugh.
So, I got both sides of that. So, at first, I was like, "Oh, yeah, don't tell her," because, like, in my head, I think if I'm thinking of myself back then when I was watching it, I probably would have done the same thing Junko did and just been like, try to encourage and let the boyfriend tell her, like, "Look, you really have to tell her. Like, this
Oh,
is none of
yeah.
my business."
Mm.
Because in my head, I would have been more fearful, not of what she would have done to herself, but more fearful that our friendship would have ended had I mentioned it. Because here's the other thing, what if she didn't believe Junko? And
Oh, so what I and I always this is what I would do in any case. If I find out, I'm
mhm,
telling that person, especially if
mm,
that person
yeah,
my friend, that's a whole different story than, like,
yep,
let's say if I am not I'm friends with the person that was cheated on. That's
right,
to me, that's very different. I would still do the same thing. I would tell the dude, "Listen, you got a time
mhm,
I'm giving you, like, a week or whatever time period. If you don't tell her, I will." But I would
mhm.
never be like, "Oh, I'm not gonna tell her. She can't handle it." No.
Yeah, I think that's
I
me
can't do
more
that.
so now. Like I'm snitching.
Yeah.
You have this many days to tell. If
Mhm.
not, I have to let her know. And
Yeah.
if she chooses to believe me or not, that's going to be on her. But I think in this particular instance, I it made me mad that Junko was trying to protect Shoji, but it seems
Yes.
like Junko and Shoji have a closer relationship than Junko and Nana
That's what
because
I think. The thing is, what what really killed me is that in this situation, oof, girl, I would've went off on Shoji because 1, we're friends, right? We're not only did you now you're gonna ruin our friendship dynamic of all 4 of us, like, you ruined
mhm,
that. You didn't even think about all of us in this situation because 'cause we're all friendly. Not only that, I was the one who introduced you.
yeah.
Mind you, at first I was like, "Maybe you shouldn't," but then she started to push like, "Hey, Nana like Hachi likes you," and she also kinda started to push Hachi to, like, be with him and whatnot. Girl, if I was the one who put you 2 together, if I was the
Mhm.
one responsible for you being with it, I I I really might have taken him out. 'Cause I
Well,
would have been like, I was the one who was your connection, and you do that? You have the disrespect to do this? If it was some other person I don't have connection with, I'm like, "Okay, I don't know you like that. That's fine." Like, it's not fine, but you tell her. But in this case, it's like, "No, I was both of your friends, and now you messed up. I'm
well, here's
mad."
the thing. Junko also tried to have a conversation with Shoji before Shoji took it too far.
Mhm.
She did try to like pull him aside and be like, "Look, you need to leave that girl alone. She obviously has feelings for you, but you are in a relationship. You need to fix it and end it with her. And you need to do so before it gets too far." So
Mhm.
she did at least have that conversation with him. Now, my recollection, I thought Hachi cheated first. I don't know where I got that line. Because I didn't remember Sachiko at all. Like, even when Nana and her Delulus kept bringing it up,
Mhm.
I was like, "Why she keep bringing up Sachiko?" And then she started talking about the shopkeep, like, her boss, the shopkeeper, and
Oh, and you thought
"Yep, that's the man she cheated on Shoji with. Nana, you hoe."
Mhm.
Or not Nana, Hachi, you hoe.
Yeah.
Like, in my head, I was like, "Y'all, Hachi is a hoe."
Mhm. Turns out,
Turns
no.
out she wasn't. She had, how do I say this without being
I mean, she's messy.
disrespectful? She
We can say
messy and
she's
she got a
messy.
hoe mindset because let me
She gets even more
explain.
messy later, so
I know. Well, I don't fully remember, but I kind of
there's a
remember bits
lot
and
of
pieces.
messiness.
So the reason I say Hachi has a hoe mindset is because she is in a fully committed relationship with Shoji, right? Why is she walking around like low key flirting with her new boss? She low key flirting with um the Shinji. Is that his name? Shinji, who joins the band later on. And he's like,
Oh,
Shin, that's his
Shinji?
name.
Shinji? Yeah, Shin.
Shinji, yeah.
Yeah, Shinji, yeah.
She like
Shin.
flirts with him for a little bit. First and foremost, the reason I thought that she cheated first is because when she went out to dinner with him, I'm like, girl, you could have went out to dinner with your boyfriend. Why are you going out to dinner with your boss?
Mhm.
Like, that's inappropriate for somebody that has a significant other that you moved all the way to Tokyo for. Don't
I
play
feel like
me.
with Shin, she was just more like, "Oh, he's attractive." Like, "Oh, he's cute. He'll fit perfectly in the band." With her boss, her intention was the wrong thing because she's like, "Oh
Mm.
my god, is he hitting on me?" Versus like, "Oh, we're just gonna go to dinner. Like, it's fine." But yeah, she was like,
Well, and
is
then
he gonna
when
confess
he's
to me?" Like, I was like,
right,
"Girl."
right. She was like, I'm gonna be so troubled if he confesses his love to me. And I was like, why are you gonna be troubled? You have a boyfriend. All you gotta say is, I'm not interested. I have a boyfriend. Point blank period. That's how you end that. But she's literally dwelling on the fact that, oh, he might confess his love to me. Girl, all you do is think about boys. Go sit down.
See, the thing though, oh, okay. So in episode 14,
Mm-hmm.
um, where I guess Junko confronts her after she finds out,
Yeah.
um, and I think she says something along the lines of like, "You can't always act like you're the victim to Hachi
Mm-hmm.
after it happened." Okay, I did get mad at that, because at that moment in this relationship, specifically, she was the victim. Like she was the victim of
Yeah.
being cheated on. And at that point, I was like, Junko, you're not being a girl's girl because ain't no way. Especially after you were gonna hide it from her, but really felt like now is not the time to bring up the mess that Hachi
Right.
made when she was a child, which is another problem I
Mm.
have with that situation. Honestly, in that scene, everything Junko said, I did not agree with. And I do feel like what really hurt me in the situation was for the first time, I felt like Hachi was trying her hardest to become a woman, like an
Mm-hmm.
independent woman and grow her on her own to be
Right.
better for Shoji and her own future self. And I feel like she was calling it selfish at one point, and in
Mm.
my opinion, I'm like, "That's not selfish, that's called growing up." She
Right.
tried catering toward him, like, Hachi tried to cater toward, Shoji, and honestly, he didn't want it, like, he didn't want her to be
Nope.
helping him, like, in the beginning when she moved, right? He was like, "No,
Yep.
don't do all this
He
stuff."
was like, "You
So
can
she w
stay here tonight, and then after that, where you finna go?"
Yeah, and so
I'm
what
like,
she did
"What?"
then was she basically did what he wanted, like, granted for
Mhm,
herself as well, but she grew the hell up, and then he
mhm.
still didn't like it. Honestly, I think he hated it more. So, I was like, What do you want from her? Like, what do you want from her? I don't understand." It did hurt me in a way because the more she grew for herself, the further he
Mhm.
got,
Yeah,
and he just didn't like that she was becoming, more on her own, finding her own friends, be like, ugh. And that
yeah.
just shows what a little man child he is. Because he
Look,
wanted a more independent woman who could take care of herself, but in fact, he just wanted a cute little girl who would rely on him. So,
yep,
bruh, ugh,
and just, like, be around him and be cutesy around him and not
yeah.
necessarily grow, and I get that, but if that's the case, then, like, don't go out and say, "Well, I wanna marry Nana." Do you know what hit me like a ton of bricks?
What?
When Nana was getting ready to beat the brakes off of Shoji, right?
Yeah.
Because she grabbed him and then Sachiko was like, "No, don't hurt him." I was like,
Mhm.
"Yeah, Nana, don't hurt him. Get her." In my head for a second, I was like, "Don't hurt him. Get her." Because she's slick. And I knew she was slick when she wore them little, you remember them old school sandal heels that you just slide on, the slide on heels? I was like, "I
Oh,
know
yeah, she
she is
did
not
that.
trying to run up them steps with them shoes." She was like, "What if I did it on purpose?" "No, mm-mm. She gotta go. You gotta
But
go."
honestly, I don't care. I really don't care about Sachiko because she's just a random girl. I'm like,
I
"Nah,
mean, yeah,
Shoji,
but
you're the one who made Hachi a promise. Like, you're the one who's dating her. Like, what? You could have said no,
Mhm.
sir. You could have said no at any opportunity.
He was
But
like,
no, you're just
"Oh."
weak.
It's more like the damsel in distress syndrome. That's what Sachiko is to him. He's the big
Yeah.
strong man that's
But
going cater to her. But
literally. And he
the
had
part
that with Hachi.
he
Which I'm
did,
like,
but then Hachi was starting to grow out of that, and so he
especially
didn't
because he
like
said
it.
he wanted it. He didn't want it.
I know. But you know what's messed up? So going back to the part that, like, really hit me like a ton of bricks, when Nana turns to Hachi and says, "Hachiko, this is your moment. You need to do something. Like, you need to be the one to hit him, like, react." And Hachi, like, turns and starts to run, and she just
Mhm.
says with the most emotionless tone, "I don't want him."
Yes.
Girl, I was like, "That's the turning point. That is the
Mm.
turning point for this situation." Yes, she is hurt, but rather than scrap up with this girl, which I still feel like she shoulda smacked her and then said, "I don't want him. Like, you can have him." It was more of like that. In that moment, she became the bigger person, and in that moment, she started to become an adult.
Mhm.
Yes, she is in pain, but she's like, "Rather than me put my hands on either one of them, I don't want him.
Yeah.
I don't need him. I'm better off without him."
Mhm.
Now, she does kind of like wallow a little bit, obviously, because she's
Of
just been
course.
cheated on and she's
Yeah.
in a new area, and everything is new. She's still trying to navigate life. She's been with this man for so long. So I understand the hurt and I understand the pain,
Mhm.
but it was that moment that, and I mean, when I tell you it hit me, I was like, "Girl, you are hurting and you need a hug." And in
Mhm.
that particular moment in the anime, I wanted them to pan the camera after she says, "I don't want him." I wanted to see his reaction to that,
Yes.
because what I would have loved to see is his realization that he messed up. Now, we not gonna get
Yeah.
that. I get that, but that would have been perfect.
Yeah.
Is
And
she's not gonna fight back. She says she don't want me. Oh.
the thing though is, I really do feel like at that point, Shoji already I don't think I think he regretted what he did, like, probably the fact that the way he went about it, but I don't think he regretted that he got with Sachiko, and that's what made me so mad because
Yeah.
Sachiko was the one who was like, "No, we can't do this. We should stop." Like, she was the one feeling guilty. Shoji's out here like, "Come on."
It's
I agree, but,
okay.
like, it's
Imma
okay. I
break
was
up
like,
with her.
"Bro, sir, you better get your together because, oh my god, you're making me mad." How the hell is she the one at least feeling somewhat remotely guilty? Especially when she sees her, she's like, "Oh, man,
She
I
was like,
messed up."
"She's pretty, she's so nice,"
And
especially,
Shoji's
like,
out here
when she
like,
dropped
"It's
it.
okay."
Oh, now I can't remember what happens with him, but I really hope we don't see him the rest of the show because it's just gonna make me mad.
Yeah, I actually don't really remember what happens with
I don't
him.
remember what happens with him. I mean, I feel like in my mind, they just kinda go off and they don't, like, Nana, if I'm
Yeah, because
remembering
there's
correctly,
other
just, like,
relationships that
yeah,
come
moves
through. Yeah.
on. So I know that there's other relationships, so, mm, but yeah,
Talking
no.
about other relationships, I remember when even when I was young, I loved Ren. So Ren is actually one of my
Yes.
favorite names. Oh, and he's such a good man. I love
He
their
is a
relationship. Him
ooh,
and Nana.
girl. Their relationship, I was like, "That's true love right there. That's true
They're
love." And at
so
the end of
cute.
episode 19, after not seeing each other for literally 2 years, he grabs her and he was like, I wanted to see you." I was like, "Oh, girl, you better stay the night with that man.
Mhm.
He
I was
missed
like
you. He loved you. You shoulda went to Tokyo with him."
I know, the fact that she thought she had any chance of, like, breaking up with him, I was like, "Girl, let's be real.
And look,
Let's
she
be
was
real."
determined too. She was determined. She was like, "Imma end everything."
Mhm.
But the fact that he saw her, and Hachi was like, "Oh, I just want to telepathically tell him Nana is
Mhm.
here. She's looking at you." And then they go off stage before the encore, and he was like, "You messed up the notes."
Yeah.
I was like,
No,
"Oh,
he got a
he
little ooh.
noticed her."
The thing is, the smartest thing Hachi's ever done is that she noticed the fact that she had the brains to put together the fact that Ren was the same Ren from Trap Nest. That was impressive. I was like, "Girl, I didn't know
Well,
you had
she
those
only
brains."
she only was able to put it together because the little girl who's the fan of Blast,
Misato, yeah, yeah.
Misato, had put it in her ear, and then she
Yeah,
put everything together.
that's the
But
thing
she
though.
did
How did she
say
put it together?
no,
Because she just said
because
Ren, and she's like,
Misato
Yeah."
said before Ren joined Trap Nest. She did
No, I don't think
Misato
she
did
heard that
say
part.
yes, she did.
But she didn't hear that part. She was, like, guessing like, "Oh, that can't be the same Ren."
No, she I think this was after the fact because Misato did say something about Ren being in the band before he joined Trap Nest. And then Nana starts putting all the pieces together, and then she's
Mhm,
trying to figure out why Nana and Ren are no longer together because initially she was like, "Oh, that's why she keeps sneaking off in the middle of the night is to go and see him." And I was like,
mhm.
girl, you are way off." I am curious to know what Nana's nighttime job is because I don't remember even if they mentioned it. But I was like, that's kind of far fetched.
Mhm.
Uh,
Ugh, their relationship is just I honestly, I think it was, like, one of the first relationships I got to watch on screen that I was like,
mhm,
"Wow, I really like it." And
yeah.
it as out of, like, a lot of the relationships, they're surprisingly one of the healthy is probably not the best word, but they're one of the healthier.
Well, within the part that we have seen so far, so episodes 1 through 19, their
Mhm.
relationship by far is the healthiest.
Yes. Honestly, I think throughout the show, they I forgot I forgot how these 2 bands, like well, we'll probably talk about it later, but I forgot
Mhm.
how involved everybody gets and how messy.
Oh, yeah.
Girl, I was
Well,
watching it, and I was like, "Oh my god, wait a
mhm.
minute, am I remembering this right? It's gonna be a
As
good ride."
soon as Data, the Trapnest singer,
Mhm,
appears on screen, in, uh, Tu Ren's, hotel room and, like, knocks on the door and was like, "Oh, let me
mhm.
have a cigarette." I was like, "Ah, here we go. Here we go." I said, "I'm not gonna like this girl. I already know I'm not gonna like this girl because I am rooting for Ren and Nana to get together and live happily ever after, and she's gonna make me mad." Mm, mm, mm. Lord have mercy, but I never realized how much, Hachi's perspective it seems like we're getting
Mhm.
in the show rather than Nana's
Yeah.
so far, and I hope that changes because I would really love to get Nana's perspective, but I think
I
they did that on purpose.
I don't remember if we get
Mhm.
I feel like the POV from my memory of reading it as well is mostly Hachi is narrating it,
Yeah,
if I
and
remember correctly.
I want to say that's probably because Hachi is more of a tell-all girl,
Mhm.
whereas Nana is very reserved.
Mm.
And so she, unless prompted and unless asked, she's not telling you nothing about herself.
But I do think we have some episodes, maybe later on, where it's like Nana is kind of thinking, and it was like, "Oh, I wish I would have done this differently," or
Mhm.
"Hachi, I wish I would have gone this different path for you," or something like, I do think we get a little bit of her narration, but I think the majority of the time it's Hachi's not POV, but like Hachi's, she's the one kind of behind the story.
Right. Right. Oh man. So far, if I'm putting the my favorite characters in order of what we've seen and witnessed so far,
Mhm.
Nana, it would be Nana, Junko. Because while I didn't agree with everything that she told Hachi, she was still in turn a good friend, like, even after the fact.
Mhm.
Like, she was still taking her to the airport, she was still, like, trying to take care of her, checking in on her, kinda thing.
Mhm.
Um, and she did feel bad for what she said,
Mhm.
at least. So I'm like, "Okay, well, you've got a conscience." So it'd be Nana, Junko, Misato, and then Kyosuke. Actually, let me rephrase that. Nana, Junko, Yasu, Misato, and then everybody else. With Shoji and Sachiko being at the bottom of the barrel. With the hole in the bottom that like goes into the ground.
So, the only people I so far like, and I think even throughout the show, is Yasu and Shing.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Shin.
I actually really like Shing, and that boy hurt my heart, like, he just hurt my heart, oof. Um,
I
also,
can't.
what is it? Nobu? Yeah,
Mm,
Nobu, like, oh, he just also makes me sad, but Yes is my dude. He is my dude all the way. My my dude.
the,
But yeah, I cannot believe it really is it does give a different perspective when you're watching it as a grown person versus when you're a
yeah.
teenager, because at the time, we were, like, similar to their age when the show first started,
hmm
and then now we're kind of, I think, all older than them.
We
So,
are very much
it's
older than they are in the show.
yeah, it's really giving, like, "Oh my god, you children. You idiot children.
Yeah, I
What are you doing?"
know. Well, and now the mangaka is supposedly re because none of the manga was on a 15-year
Oh,
hiatus.
yeah. It's
And
still
so
on a hiatus
now,
technically.
yeah, because she hasn't officially started writing yet. But I think as of August or September last year, the author said that she is going to start rewriting and finally finish Nana.
Yeah.
So once she actually finishes, then who knows? Maybe I think it would be great to get a revamp
I would love
of
a
Nana.
yes. Honestly, no, actually, I'm fine. No, I'm good.
Or just a
I
continuation of where
have
they
you
left
have
off.
you read the manga?
No.
Oh, no, don't read it. Just where the anime ends, just let it end. Just let it end.
Well, no, I want to finish the story because I
N
know
n
the
n
story
n
didn't technically end.
no, you don't wanna finish it. You really don't. You really don't.
Well, she
You
hadn't
really don't.
finished it, so
Well,
technically.
whatever is written out there that I have read all the way up to, you don't wanna read it. No, no, thank you.
Is it too heartbreaking?
God, God, I forgot where they finish off in the anime,
Mhm.
but when I tell you, oh my god, it was I gave up on, like, ever believing in like, love, like, I
Oh,
said
is it one of those? Dang.
it is it's not good. It's really
I
bad.
still think I'm gonna try and read it eventually,
It's
like
it's like, I can't even put past how heartbreaking it is. Like, you don't understand.
oh, no.
It was by far one of the saddest. And then it just kind of went on hiatus, and I was just like, "I'm done. I can't do this anymore. I don't care if even one of these people get a happy ending. It's not happy."
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It
Well, that's
oof.
no fun.
Girl, that's what I'm saying. Just when it ends at the anime, just be like, "Oh, it's done." It's fine. That's good. There are some things that happen that
Mhm.
the mangaka can't take back. It's already done, and it's already tragic. It's already a tragedy. Like, oh my gosh.
I love how that's your takes, like, you she can't take it back, she just
She can't. She can't take it back. There's no undoing it. It's already done. And if she finishes there needs to be a tragedy tag because it's no, really. I don't know. I need to check if the manga actually has a tragedy tag because it truly should.
The last time I checked, it did not.
Well, it should, and somebody needs to put that up there because no. All you who read the manga, you know what I'm talking about. You know. You know.
Oh my god. Now I need to watch it. Now I need to or not watch it. Now I need to go read it.
Don't.
I think you
Just
have possessed me. If I
read
can
it
make
after we
it
finish.
through Attack on Titan, I think I can make it through the manga of Nana.
I don't know if you wanna well, no, actually, it won't make a difference anyway. Even if she's finished the story or not, you're still gonna be heartbroken, so
Oh no.
just watch the anime. When we finish, you should watch it, or I can give you a synopsis of what happens.
What defeats the purpose if you give me a synopsis?
Well, I mean, I'll explain it to you, and you're gonna read it anyway. You
Yeah,
just need
that's true.
you just need the big juicy parts. Like, and then you can wallow with me.
I'm good.
No, yeah, that's why I say just once the anime ends, just be like, "Oh, that's it. I finished. Okay." Mhm. I'm gonna go to bed tonight crying, thinking about it.
I don't know if that's a you're welcome moment, but well, we will see. But in the meantime, we will be watching the next part and be back with a whole new episode soon with new insights as we rewatch Nana and go down memory lane. This has been fun. It
It
actually has been a
has.
lot of fun.
It's
So glad to be back.
I know. Honestly, it did reignite a bit of trauma now
Oh
rewatching and thinking
no.
about this, so but it's okay. It's good, you know? Sometimes you just gotta face the sadness head on.
Yeah, sometimes.
Mhm. You guys, I'm gonna go cry in the corner. Thanks for
Well,
joining us.
while you go do that, thank you guys so much for joining us again this week on another episode of Anime Sekai Podcast. We hope you guys enjoyed this episode. While Mikan goes to cry, I will be catching you guys next week with another brand new episode of Anime Sekai Podcast as we take a journey down memory lane through Nana. And if you guys are not already, we hope you guys will be following us on our socials at Anime Sekai Podcast over on Instagram and Twitter. And we'll catch you guys again in 2 weeks with another brand new episode. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.